In this problem, we're given a bar of length L and we want to cut it into 11 positions such that the final output would be 12 separate bars. And we want to find the number of ways we can do this division. Uh, so first let's look at the base case, right? So L can be between 12 to 200. So let's say we have a size of 12, right? So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the places where we can make slices would be here, 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 here. We'll just finish everything quickly. There, 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 and finally there. So these are the places where we can slice the bar so that we can split the bar into separate pieces. So over here we have 11 places in which we can cut, right? So now let's take L as 15, right? So this is currently 12, so 13, whoops, 13, 14, 15. So now there are 14 places in which we can cut this bar, right? So we can cut here, we can cut here. So like one example would be we could do, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is one way in which we can cut this bar of length 15, right? But the key thing to notice is that since the final size is always going to be 12 bars, we're always doing 11 cuts. And now, given L, the number of cuts that we could do would be n minus 1, right? Because since if this is 15, there are 14 places where we can cut. And now we know that we have to do 11 cuts. So from these 14 cuts, we're choosing 11 of them, right? So if you're given, if L is 15, that means the number of cuts is equivalent to 14. If you just look above, it's always 1 minus L. Sorry, L minus 1. So once we have that, we know that we have to cut this bar into 12 pieces. So we have to do 11 cuts, right? And the number of ways we can do these 11 cuts would be 14 choose 11, right? So given any L, our answer is simply going to be L minus 1 choose 11. So from the possible cuts we can do of a string of a bar of length L, we just have to choose 11 of those cuts, and that's our answer. Okay, so let's read in our input. So we're just given n, c, and n, and then let's do, so I'll call a function called n choose 11, right? We're always choosing 11. We pass in n minus 1, which is the number of possible cuts, and then we know r is always going to be 11. So nc11 and just give it in, and oops, should be a long, right? So initially the answer is just 1, and then for the 11 times, answer equals n minus I, and then ans divide equals I plus 1. Answer. So just like the formula for n choose r is just n factorial over r factorial times n minus r factorial. Oops, like that. So this is just one way to do it, where n in this case would be, oh, that's confusing. Let's just like a choose b, right? That'd be a, b, a, b. So in this case, a would be n minus 1 and b would be 11, right? So just using this is what we get, and then hopefully this should work. Oh, yep, perfect. Submit. and voila.